An incredible honor on a momentous day. The Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal was presented to a very deserving recipient last night at the Lloydminster MS Chapter's 35th anniversary celebration. Peter Quinlan has the story.
We have refreshments all along the back wall, so please help yourself.
The MS Society has deep roots in Lloydminster, dating back over 3 decades, and it all started with one faithful woman.
Rose helped to found this chapter 35 years ago with her husband Roland, who has since passed away. So it is such an honor to be able to present her with this tonight. She is so very humble, and so it's wonderful to be able to really hold her up tonight, the recognition that she so rightly deserves.
After 35 years of serving the community, Rose Brassard was awarded one of the highest honors a person can receive.
Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal.
We sort of collectively put our heads together and said, who would be the one person who really embodies the spirit and the heart and the dedication that this type of a medal represents? And the resounding response was Rose.
I was really quite shocked but honored and humbled all at the same time, because I feel I'm not the only one. There are so many people working to help MS.
After helping start one of the oldest MS chapters in Western Canada, Rose watches as her passion to help others spreads through the community.
The services here, I think, in Lloydminster are second to none. And what I'm really impressed with is whenever we do anything in fundraising or services, we never really have to pick up the phone and call a whole bunch of people. The volunteers are just there for us, and so that's quite impressive when I look around the country.
I'm so happy to see that progress is being made, and hopefully we'll unlock that mystery soon.
And it seems there's nothing stopping our city from continuing the search for a cure.
Now it's become a wonderfully productive chapter with many supportive members, a community that backs us that we can't say enough about. We've also raised more than $500,000 for MS research over the course of those years.
This is something you should be very proud of.
And something Rose is proud to pass on into the hands of the community.
Well, I think it's important. That's what the good Lord put us on earth for. I think we have to work hard and help each other, and I think that's just the way life is.
Peter Quinlan, Newcap News.
And again, big congratulations to Rose. Well, work on the new Border City RCMP building started over a year ago, and even with the construction season over, crews are continuing to work into the winter, keeping the project on track for completion next summer. Much of the exterior is finished, allowing construction inside to push forward.
Mother Nature kind of put a grinding halt to any plans to finish off, any of the curb work, the paving, stuff like that. That'll be deferred till spring/summer of next year. Interior-wise, yeah, the crews will still be going hard. The contractor will be still plugging away at continuing the interior work. The mechanical, electrical, framing walls, gyprocking, etc.
The new facility is 6 times the size of the cramped RCMP building on 47th Avenue, allowing the force to grow.
We will have access, a little bit better access, I guess, because we have moved west, so that will help to response times. We will have the ability as well to cut through that median for RCMP traffic only to attend to any eastbound or southbound incidents that they have to attend to.
Work is expected to wrap up in the summer of 2013. Well, it's a glimpse into prairie life dating back several centuries. The Bar Colony Heritage Cultural Center is home to a rare art exhibit, and as Nariman Issa reports, some of the pieces are so rare, this is the first time in years they've been put on display.
These pieces are very representative of a period of time in the early 20th century.
Barbara McKeon speaks quite candidly about the art that is hanging on the walls. The Saskatchewan Art Progress Show features pieces created as early as 1880 and as late as 1955.
What's represented in this exhibit is a number of paintings that are normally held within the vaults at the Mackenzie Art Gallery in Regina. So we don't get to see these pieces very often, either in Regina or certainly not on the road.
The artwork is a historical collection of paintings from Saskatchewan. Most of the pieces are either portrait or landscape, which was the tradition of paintings in that province back in the day.
Some of the names that are of the painters that are represented here are people like Kenderdine, Sheldon Williams, and a number of other names that that are well known in art history throughout Western Canada.
The history on these walls have paved the way for Saskatchewan painters over the last 100 years. Even contemporary artists are inspired by these creations. Organizers hope the shame is shed about artists and non-artists here in the border city.
This is a great opportunity to see work that rarely is out of the art vault. You know, this is a chance to see some of the secrets of the vault.
So if you want to check out the Saskatchewan Art Progress Show, there isn't much time left. The exhibit wraps up November 10th. Reporting from the Bar Colony Heritage Cultural Centre, Naramanisa, Newcap News.
Well, if you've got a sweet tooth, Marwayne has a special night you won't want to miss this weekend. And there's a show to help us remember in Vermilion. Lloyd FM's Heather Clagus has all the details on this week's What's Happening.
Saturday night will be a very sweet night in Marwayne. The church is holding its annual dessert night, and they'll also have a silent auction and a live auction fundraiser as well. If you want to head out, things get underway at 6 o'clock at the community hall. Tickets only $15, and you can get them from any church member. Legions all across the country will be busy next weekend as Remembrance Day comes our way. But coming up this weekend, you have a chance to see a special show called Jake's Gift. It's the story of a World War II veteran who goes back to France. He's searching for a grave. He meets a young girl along the way, and you've got a chance to see this story and how it all unfolds Saturday night at Lakeland College in Vermilion. If you want to get tickets, you can stop by Fantasy Flowers in Vermilion. They're only $25, and Karen Fawcett will be opening up that show. A great story for you to see, especially if you love history this weekend. Well, Halloween may be over, but we still have a few treats that we want to share with you, including The Killer's brand new album, Battleborn. If you want a copy, it's real simple. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca. And we want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for sending us some treats. Well, now that the snow has arrived, you know that the jolly old man himself won't be far behind. Mark December the 1st on your calendar for the annual Here Comes Santa Claus in downtown Lloydminster. Make sure you tune into Lloyd FM and watch the Lloydminster Source for all the details. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Clagus, and that's what's happening.